spoiler alert, Dumbledore eventually dies. That was a pivotal moment. It was an important moment. It was a heavy moment, emotional moment. But when you do something like that, when you kill off an important character, you need to make sure that you are doing it for the right reasons, that you have exhausted all of the other options in the writing process, because it needs to work. It needs to serve the story forward. Can you think about, if we keep this character in this film or in this TV show, is it still going to work? Is it going to get retread? Is it going to continue with the audience? And if it doesn't, and if it serves the story forward, then you do that. And so with them killing off the Dumbledore character, it's unfortunate, but it pushes the story forward and it impacts the characters that are involved and how he was impacted on their lives, particularly Harry and the other students and professors. So it had an impact on them. It serves the story forward. It made sense, and it was the right thing to do. So that's a very tricky thing. So sometimes it works for the audience, agree. Sometimes they don't agree, but you have to go forward with that when you're doing those type of decisions in the writing process in terms of killing the character off, whether it's on a TV show or whether it's a movie franchise. And so a big pivotal moment there with the killing off of a major character. And then one of the things I want to say, there's not too many technical things I have about it, but there is one key thing, and that is when Dumbledore and Harry, they go to the cave to get the Horcrux. And what I want to talk about there is the way this was filmed in terms of the lighting of the cave. It looked cold and dark, and some roles, key important people that are important in terms of that, the way, in terms of the lighting of it. I'm not talking about the visual effects. Of course, they did an excellent job of the design and production, but the director of photography, cinematographer, Bruno Delbonnel, and the second unit of director of photography, Mike Brewster, and the supervising digital colorist, Peter Doyle, along with the vision of the director, David Yates. I liked how all of them did very well for that particular scene, because on first glance, it looks like that particular scene in the cave, it's almost like it's black and white, the way it looks, but it's not black and white, because you can see the blue streak in Harry's jacket on his arm. So the way they lit that in terms of the coloring and the tone of it, of that cave, it looks very well done with the dampness and coldness of it all. So I just wanted to take some time to talk about that and those particular roles and what they did to make it look the way it looked in the final product.